right, so we've given the pigs a little break. They went out in the mud, so we're all muddy and dirty now. So real life on the farm, right? We're going to talk about ear notching. Market hogs, typically in an industrial setting, they're all in, all out. They're not ear notched. If anything, they might get a tattoo, but otherwise they're not going to have any markings. When we look at pigs, when we ID pigs, we're looking at the notches in the ears. So when we look at the notches in the ears, each notch represents, and you can look on your worksheet, but on the outsides, if we cut the ear in half, okay, the outside, this is going to be 2. These are 1 each. You can have 2 3s. The tip is 81. Coming to the inside, then we have 9 and 27. So just remember 1, 3, 3 times 9, and then 3 times 9 is 27. Okay? I'm going to keep wiping myself off as we go here. We got to let them cool off. It's a very hot and humid day here. Okay, if you look at her, she does have a tag. She's 8'6". So if we look at this, she's got on this side of her head, she has 2 1s. This is going to be her 8, excuse me. So she's 6, 7, 8. So that is going to be her litter number. Her brother, which is her sister, excuse me, over here, if you look at his, it's 8, 9. He's got 2 here and then 2 on top. Now, the problem with that happens is he's 9, so to make 9 you need 2 3s. That's on top on the outside. Well, this poor little girl here, her notches went together. So she's got 1 notch of a 9, but it looks like it's her tip. It's not. Her tip is still there. It's just kind of flanky. So 8, 9. So she's got 2 1s, 2 3s. That's the 8. And then 9 is her number. So they're the same. These 2 are litter mates. They're both 8s, which is their litter number. So the mom had, let's say, number 8. Could be her individual number. And then the piglet number. This was piglet number 9. It doesn't mean necessarily the order they were born, but there was at least 9 piglets and then 6. On their papers, I believe it says she had 12. So they would go up to 12. The right side of their ear is going to be their mother's number, basically, or the litter number in the barn. We can go up to 148 for pig number. Individual numbers, they're usually not going to have more than 13 pigs at a time. So their other number is going to be a little smaller. If we look at this pig, we have 2 1s and a 3. So we have 1, 2. This is going to be a 5. If we look at this side, on the outside, we have 2 halfway down, so it's 5, 2 is her number. If we look at this other spotted one, we look at her right side, or we'll look at her left side, whatever she's going to let us do. It's outside top, so that's going to be 2 3s. So that's going to be a 6, and then she's got a 1 and a 9, so 6, 10, or 10, 6, excuse me, 10, 6. This side goes first and then this side. So she was litter number 10, number 4 in her litter. So when we're looking at ear notching, you're going halfway down through the ear to cut off, and you can see on your picture on your sheet there, and you're going to do some practicing. Some other things that we do, so we'll do this, we'll castrate him. This pig here has had her tail clipped. We took a side cutter and they clipped the little end of her tail off. Sometimes that's done when pigs, especially are in confinement, so they don't chew on tails. And then they'll clip their needle teeth. They have these big teeth that would normally be right in there. And it's like a fang, basically. It's a tusk. They clip that off so if they do fight, they can't grab a hold of each other, etc. So they just do that with a side cutter. To do the ear notching, we use a tool that just cuts in and pulls out. And we'll demonstrate that on a piece of paper on a separate time where your instructor can show you how that works. Otherwise, we're done with our messy, muddy pigs.